Skippity skippity. And now a new present is born. Little lady is still curled up in a ball, shaking with fear. Little doggy is wagging his tail happily. What am I gonna do now? I think I'll watch for a while, see what happens. Yep, the phone call. Still at the junkyard. Alright, got it. On my way. Guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. Hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. Can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. Better hurry. Now maybe you should try locking the door. What was that all about? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Maybe I shouldn't answer it. Lynn! There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor, screaming away. The life we worked so hard to get back for him. It's fine, but what's up with that core? That can't possess living creatures. The rules Mr. Lamp taught me. What would a living, breathing doggy be doing with a core? That'd be... Oh, it's you! Come to think of it, I didn't ask your name. I guess it's good we ran into each other again then. It's a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other. You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together, the drama, the tearful goodbye, I'm Missile. But you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remembered me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead? Of course, all of it. Okay, let's get this straight. Memory of being dead doesn't disappear. And the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core where they return to the land of the living. And if I then possess that core, I can talk to that person. Next that way, yeah. Alright. Let's listen in. Pamela! Oh, thank goodness, you're okay. Well, I don't know if I'm okay exactly. You won't believe what just happened. Listen to me, you've got to get out of there right now. How about dinner? I was thinking of spaghetti tonight. I won't be going back there for a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too. I already was in danger, just a little while ago. Meet me at that restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen, on Dead End Drive. Dead End Drive? I remember playing that board game. You know, that's pretty far. Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay? Music box? I have music boxes. Is it a present for me? I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. Can't even get the lid open. You can't very well call it a music box then, can you? More like just box. Just bring it, okay? Kind of big and made out of wood. Okay, I will. Where is it? Kinda hid it in that room you're in. No, that room. Excuse me. Man. Whoops. Not again. Now I've dropped the phone in there too. How about if we tell her you did it, Missile? Walkies? I'm sure Lynn's alright. I better get going. I know where Dead End Drive is. I never saw any music box around here. Where am I supposed to find it? You know where it is, Missile? Let me look, okay? Okay, there we go. Wait a second. This is it, the music box. Yippity skippity. That thing has some good pockets. I'll leave the remote here. But don't you touch it, Missile. TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flat underneath that wall when it came down. I came home. Okay, I'm leaving now, Missile. I have to go help Lynn. She's like a sister to me, you know? Because, like, we're siblings. So you be good while I'm away, and no barking. And I'm taking a sippy because my voice is getting weird. Still no peace for the little lady. And the redhead, Lynn, is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, in a bit of a pickle of my own, with the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Good point. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too, because there's something I must do. Question is, how do I go about getting out of here? By breaking down a wall, obviously. Chapter 3. 8 o'clock? Just in time for that Super Bunny Bun stream. On Saturdays. Once again, Lynn is in danger. And I think she knows it, too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast. I'll knock this wall down. I'm far too drunk to listen. You keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole dilapidated building down on you. And myself. But I don't care. Hear what I just heard? You mean the lady next door is angry, Hal? No, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? And how are you gonna do that without breaking the wall down? By breaking the wall down. Yeah, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it. Wiggle. Two things are certain. There's a telephone in the apartment next door. I have to create a path to get there somehow. Yeah, keep barking. And if you keep that up, I'll knock this wall down. She's true to her word, she might be able to change the situation. I just want to avoid the whole getting crushed part, if you don't mind. I have to do something to change this situation. I can create just a little more racket somehow. What if I hit you with the door? Oh, never mind. Oh, the wine bottle's been broken out. Wow. Oh, he's dead. I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you. Whoops. This is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh? More like she knocked you out through the wall, really. I'm still alive, aren't I? You are. TV and the star ornament aren't. Whimper. I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. Wait a minute. Looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught. Huh? She's got booze. Your barking made her create a path for me. It did? The wall's still standing, just like before. There are paths only the dead can see. Oh, those kinds of paths. Okay, I know about those. Uh-huh. I got it. I've broken into her house. Are you leaving, huh? Let's go. You're gonna go save Miss Camilla and Miss Lynn? I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me. But you will save them, right? If it helps me along the way, yes. I don't have any powers that are dead. I'm not even dead, actually. I'm gonna find a way to help Miss Camilla too. We create our own paths, right, Missile? That's right. Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye. It is, isn't it? My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you call me. Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm gonna create my own path, just like you said. I'm gonna jump out the window. Yeah, you just keep doing that, kid. 5 hours later. Tonight, that holiest of all nights, my deadline. All I need to get some inspiration from this muses, this bottle and some cheese. Here's the boorish people next door. Updated phone book. Are you alright, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl? Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What the oddly tense air of this place, anyway? Now, where is that little treasure I'm looking for? What a weird place for a phone. There it is, the telephone. Now, if I can just borrow it. Seriously, why is it on a shelf that is nowhere near anything else? But it's near the bed, but not near enough to actually reach from it. Oh. He's a touch typist. Oh, that did a lot. Oh. Dictionary. Thing's too heavy, I can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her destructive power by hefting this puppy. More like a weapon than a book. Oh, that did a lot. Alright, let Mr. Squeakers in. Poor guy. But come back. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a man. Oh. Oh, she's a novelist. That kind of novel, too. Ruination, is that even a word? That abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. Let's see, I know I put it here somewhere. Where could it have gone? Oh, there it is. But it's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Perhaps my darling angel? Mama. Take me with you. Oh, she's cute. What is it, my darling angel? Oh, my head hurts, Mama. You poor dear. No wonder with a fever of 102. Hey, here's a fun fact. Apparently, and from what I'm told, you're basically your brain boils if your temperature gets to 107. I don't know how that works because that's nowhere near boiling, but I once had, I think it was either a flu or measles or something, and my temperature got up to 106. But then overnight, it just vanished, and basically the fever broke, and I was perfectly fine next morning. One of the many ways in which I died. You poor dear. Here's to a night of fever, hotter than the love of my Prime Minister. It's almost time to go for my lesson. Can I take the night off? Yes, I suppose that would be best. But wait a moment. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. Go play with Kamala next door or something. Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Hey, today is Papa's birthday. Oh, is it? Are we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now, Mama has to go to work, and I have a deadline tonight after all. Mama, wait! I just have one thing to say. You drink too much. Don't try to put me in the middle of you two, okay? Uh-oh. Drama. Whatever could you be talking about? I know what's going on, you know. You write novels, and Papa wants you to stop. But it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Now, it's time for good little girls to go to sleep, especially sick little girls who talk too much. Yes, dear, whatever. Come on. These two are quite a pair. Father would have to be a pretty strong man to hold his own against them. Sounds like their family circumstances are pretty complicated. Wonder if I have a family. Oh, the lamp is out. Eek! What's going on? Oh, I made a typo. I'm out of here! A valve on an electrical circuit? Yeah, got it. Hello? Is that you? How many times am I going to make me... Hey, are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is the holiest of all nights, my deadline. Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home. Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever. Let me talk to Emile then, at least. You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a moment. Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer. Because I'm hypnotized, apparently. What are with the eyes? Troubled man. Yeah, that's how I'd describe a guy in a uniform like that. I finally have telephone lines I need. Curious about this woman's husband. Okay. Yeah.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Thank you all for watching. You're welcome to come see me record these episodes live at twitch.tv/SuperBunnyBun. You can also come say hi on Twitter at SuperBunnyBun. But most importantly, I'd really appreciate it if you could like yourself, comment about how awesome you are, and subscribe to Happy Thoughts. And until next time, stay spicy and huggable. Bye!